So, and when I talk about links, the links will be in the description for you here on YouTube. We're going to look at some charts. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Ethereum. We're going to look at other charts at YouTube and Tik, because we're streaming live on TikTok and YouTube. And we'll see what else is going on. We also maybe check in on the Fed meeting and stuff like that. But you guys know the deal. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we will get rolling. We're going to look at the Bitcoin chart. We're going to look at the Ethereum chart. And then we're going to look at whatever charts you guys want to look at. You know, you call them up. We'll take a look, see if they look bullish or bearish. Ask some questions, stuff like that. Think about the Fed meeting and all that stuff going on. But as soon as we get to 100 likes, we will get rolling. Streaming live on TikTok and the YouTube. Yo, yo, yo. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we will get rolling. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we get rolling. We're going to look at the Bitcoin chart. We're going to look at the Ethereum chart. And we're going to look at a whole bunch of charts. See what the markets look like today. Talk about maybe the Fed meeting and stuff like that. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we will get rolling. Just started streaming live on TikTok and YouTube. Daily Crypto Bull across all the socials. There we go. We crossed 100. Let's get started. So I like to start every stream with this. This is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. This is 13 years of Bitcoin. When was a bad time to buy Bitcoin? Doesn't look like there's been one yet. Sure, if you bought up here, you're down right now, but looking at 13-year history, what do you think the odds are that the price is going to come up higher in here if you just give it a little bit of time? I'd say 100%. What are these blue lines here? These are the Bitcoin halving events. So this means the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined per day gets cut in half. Right here, we're mining 900 a day, 1800, 72, 72, and after this one, we'll go down to 450 a day. Look what happens to the price after the blue line. Guess what's probably going to happen to the price after this blue line? So have a long-term vision. It will serve you much, much better. Let's dive into the more local, the more today Bitcoin to see what we think the price is going to do. How about you? It's everybody. My username says, I got you. Got you too, bud. Let's roll. Let's take a look at some Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Let me lower that. Let's see here. So how does the Bitcoin look today? Where'd my lever atlas go? There we go. Okay. So looking at this, we're coming up here. We did get above this high, so we're making technically a higher high here. Lever Atlas printed this down here. We're on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 2 hour time frame. I think I'd rather look at the 2 hour time frame. We did get up here quite a candle. If you really look close to this, quite a candle right here. It went from 36.7 down to about 38.5, so fluctuation of a little over $1,000 there. We're coming to maybe the top of this move, the Fed meeting. What time is the Fed meeting at? Fed meeting time. Looks like it's going to be, what time did the Fed announce today? Federal Reserve, 2 p.m. Oh, did they already do it? 2 p.m. my time or 2 p.m. Eastern? So did they already announce it? Sharp rose, yep. 70. Oh, they are. A 75 basis point increase is not something the committee is actively considering. Interesting, but it's not something that they are counting out either. That's what it seems like to me. So that's what they did. They bumped it up. You know, Broad Census Committee has an additional 50% increase. So the next increase is going to be between 50 and 75% is what I think. And if you guys were listening to me yesterday, I was talking about how I thought thought we would see a rise coming into today, and it seems to come up here. I think there's a chance we've gotten to the top of this move. Lever Atlas hasn't confirmed a top yet or anything like that. My username, I set like 700 likes. Appreciate you, bud. Thanks for the rose too. What YouTubers you would recommend for beginners to crypto trade analysis? You're looking at him, man. Right here, me. I do trading. I'm doing analysis right here. I also have the YouTube channel. I also have a free trading masterclass if you want to check it out. Click the link in my TikTok bio. You know, this sucker over here. It'll take you to this page. It's my resources page. A lot of good stuff. There's my YouTube button. Take my free masterclass. Teaches a lot about trading. Actually, it's all about trading. But Bitcoin to me looks like, I don't know, man. Looks like it might be coming to the top of a move. To the top of this move. Ugh. Let's go to Ethereum real quick, because I have more lines drawn on Ethereum. Let's see what that looks like. I had quite a candle here going up to 20. God, you went up to 29.45? Dang, I am actively in a trade on Ethereum right now. Where did you go? Where did it go? I am actively in a trade on Ethereum right now. I barely have any of the position left. If you're in my Discord group, I did send out yesterday. God, wow, it did shoot up. Wow, I gotta take some profit. Holy crap, that shot up literally in the last like 5 minutes. Holy crap. Holy mother. What? What? So you see this downward trend line here? You see this blue downward trend line? So it just busted above that. That's pretty bullish. I wish I had more of my position left. I only got like 100. I only have a little bit left in that position right now. But look how much profit I'm in. I'm up 47% right here. 47%. You want to learn how to do this stuff? Click the link in my TikTok bio and take this masterclass. Teach you how to do it. This is interesting. We just had this big pump up here. I wouldn't say there's any. Khalifa is asking, is there anything bullish from the meeting? I wouldn't say there's anything bullish, but there is some certainty. It seems like, you know what I mean? Like they're not like, hey, all right, we're lowered rates and let's see the stocks go up. Nothing like that. But the market responds to uncertainty and certainty. And right now this gives us some certainty, and that's why I think things are popping off. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, that's definitely what it seems like to me. But we have some certainty. So the fear can subside. What's a good minimum amount to start trading? It's completely dependent on you, my man. Completely dependent on what's good with you. If you're new, I'd start with a small amount that you are comfortable with, for sure. The thing is, you're not trying to get rich quick. You're not trying to hit home runs. It's a slow and steady game where you just accumulate more and more Bitcoin and Ethereum for free by winning more trades than you lose. And actually, if you do it right, you can lose more trades than you win and still be pretty profitable. Was it 0.5? Yeah, I think they did the 0.5 today. And from what I can see here, they talked about the 0.75 is not something they're considering, but 50 seems to be what they will do next time. See right here, a 75 points is something we're not actively considering, but the 50 basis point increase should be on the table for the next couple meetings. That's interesting. Okay. It's not like we would stop, Paul said. We would just go back to 25 basis points. Once inflation is in check, the Fed will continue hiking rates, but at a typical quarter point level, Powell said. Okay, so it looks like for the foreseeable future, we're going to have at least one or two more 50 point, maybe a 75, but if inflation gets in check, we'll still be going up with like 0.25 bumps. That's what it looks like to me from what I'm reading here. So Ethereum just saw a really nice pump. I have to take some profit out of this. Hold on. We're at 29.39. I have to close some of this. Let's limit some of it. Let's just take out like $50. I barely have anything left in there. It just sucks. But you know, good problems to have. Let's go with that. Let's go with 29.41. So there we go. That should probably reach 29.41. Maybe I'll modify it real quick. Can I modify it on here? I usually trade on my phone, frankly. I find it a lot easier. I'm going to go 39 because I just want to take this. Let's go 40. Oop, no, you already took my 41. All right, I'll take it. So I really barely have anything left there, but nice little profits. Let's see what I took here. Go back to Bybit. Link for Bybit. Links for all this stuff in my description, by the way. Where did I got my profits? I literally, I don't know. I literally trade on my phone like 99% of the time. Wanderlust says yes, 0.5. Edge, thanks for the follow. What's up, Mining Monkey? Let's see here. So ETH just had a nice pump. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. Did Bitcoin not get that kind of pump? Maybe that is the pump that I'm looking at here. Maybe that is what happened right here when it pumped up here. Because now we broke. I don't want to go as far as saying let's draw a trend line for Bitcoin real quick. Let's do that. Let's draw a trend line. Let's go out a little further. Let's go to the daily. Let's draw a trend line. Oh boy, now that I'm seeing something, I may. So let's go like here, draw a trend line like this. That's quite a candle. Yeah, maybe we're still in the trend line there on Bitcoin. Let's go back to the 2 hour. So, okay. So for Bitcoin, it looks to me, come on, scroll up, dude. It looks to me like we're coming up to the top of this move here. Let's go back to Ethereum. Because I have this line already drawn for Ethereum. And it looks to me like Ethereum broke the trend line. But unless Bitcoin breaks the trend line and holds above it, nothing else is really going to matter. I mean, with Ethereum, etc., because they just still move too closely together. Even though Ethereum got more of a bump here. God, that's such a nice candle. Went from, at the bottom of this one candle, went from 28.25 up to 29.52. Let me adjust my stop loss too. Where's my stop loss? There it is. Let's go to my stop loss. Let's adjust it. Let's adjust it to like literally 2,900 now. I mean, might as well. So lock in those profits. I got in at an average entry price of $27.95. Right now the market price is $29.50. I just moved my stop to 2,900, so locking in those profits. I've been taking pieces out of this trade. I don't remember how much I started with, but God, I really don't have much left in it at all. Wish I had more, but that doesn't matter. The thing is it's a profitable trade. If you're in my Discord group, I messaged last night that I took a trade here at $27.90. It looks like I actually ended up getting it at $27.95 though. Because I placed it originally at $27.90, but I wasn't sure if the price was going to come down, and I really wanted to get in because I was pretty sure it was going to go up. So I just moved it up $5. I got it at $27.95. To join my Discord, just click the link in the TikTok bio, and it'll take you to this page. Just scroll down a bit, and here is the Discord right here. Just click this button, and you can go over there and join. What else do you guys want to look at? So we looked at Bitcoin. Well, let me answer some questions quick. Will Ethereum move quicker versus Bitcoin later this year because of merge? If the merge comes out and gets confirmed of when it's going to happen and stuff like that, all right, we're going to definitely do it on this date. Yeah, that's going to be very bullish. And I think as time goes on after the merge, I think Ethereum would move up quicker than Bitcoin. But I think after the merge happens, I think sometime after it, we'll say 6-12 months, in my opinion, I think Ethereum will flip Bitcoin at least for a moment. XRP HBAR price prediction. By the way, I definitely think that the entire crypto market we're in a bear market, and it's still going down. Thanks for all the follows coming in. Hellone, Willito, Roger. Thanks for sharing the video too, Vans. But I think overall we are in a bear market. I mean, let's go back here. Let's go to the daily. Right, here was the top in November. We had quite a drop, then we came up some. I mean, you can argue we are still in an uptrend. We are still in an uptrend, right? Because we bounced off this line. So we're still in a uptrend from here, but I think we are still in a greater bear market. Let me draw a new trend line. Try to do it something like this. So I think we are still in a greater bear trend, and I think that we will go lower. And that's a good thing. Backdoors, thanks for the follow. And that's a good thing because that allows us to get our favorite stuff at deeper discounts. Because it's important to remember, here's a lifetime chart of Bitcoin. Look what happens after these blue lines. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the next blue line. What is the blue line? It's the Bitcoin halving. And which is when the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined per day gets cut in half. Say something about Axie. I wouldn't get involved in Axie. That's what I would say. I think its time has passed, and it was a good G1 play to earn game, and its time, its top is past. Now I am liking Kribata though. I mean Axie will probably be around for quite a while, but I think it's hit its top. You know what I mean? I don't think it ever gets that high again. But a lot has been learned, and you got to respect and appreciate what Axie's done for the gaming space, blockchain gaming. What about Shiba? I don't care much about Shiba. Let's take a look at it, though. Let's take a look at Shiba, because you know what? Let's take a look at some other coins. Downtrend. Look at this. How nice would it have been to get in back here? Holy mother. When was this? This is Coinbase. So September. Downtrend. Let's go to the 4-hour. Overall, like Shiba is something I'm literally never going to buy again. I think it's, for all intents and purposes, I think it's kind of dead. My opinion, just my opinion. Sweet Bitcoin, all the alts are getting some gain today. They are. They do seem to be going up. If you're in my Discord group, again, go join my Discord if you're not in there. Click the link in my bio, and it'll take you to my resources page. There'll be a link for the Discord. But I posted in the Discord last night that I was taken along at $27.90. I ended up getting it at $27.95 on Ethereum, and that I thought the markets would go up today because I figured the Fed, we would reach some certainty of what's going on, and that usually allows the markets to go up. What platform am I on? This is TradingView, and this indicator down here is Lever Atlas. So this whole thing is TradingView, and this indicator is Lever Atlas. It's an indicator within TradingView. If you click the link in my TikTok bio, it'll take you to this page. Here's the link for TradingView right here. And you can get a free trial of Lever Atlas. Actually, it's my own product that I made for myself originally, but then of course other people wanted to use it. So you can get that, use a free trial of it, and you actually get my whole trading course for free if you just take me up on the free trial. And the course is yours to keep no matter what. But I really recommend, if you're into getting Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, definitely take this masterclass. But SHIB to me, I don't know. You think Bitcoin will hit 25K? I think it's very possible. I do. I think it's very, very possible. What's the best to invest in? I can't give that kind of advice, but I can tell you what I do. The number one thing that I have the biggest goal of accumulating is Ethereum, and then Bitcoin closely after that. And accumulation is the word for a longer term, because again, I want you to see this, pay attention very closely. Lifetime chart of Bitcoin, 13 years of Bitcoin. Look at that. But if you zoom in too much, you miss it, right? Right now, if you zoom in too much at the red that we're in, you're getting all, oh no, I'm not going to get rich today. No, you're not getting rich quick. The best time to do that is right in this zone, before these blue lines. So we are in that period where the best time to stock up on crypto is in this time frame, but before this blue line, because this blue line is the next Bitcoin halving, and in reality, it may even be less than that, because we have things like the Ethereum merge that should come up before this. The next halving is in March 2024, a little less than 2 years away, but the halving should probably happen, or the Ethereum merge should probably happen within the next year. And then we have things like the XRP lawsuit case, which I would assume would probably be over within the next year. And maybe the Bitcoin spot ETF happens within the next year and a half. So really, you got between now and here to accumulate all you can before things start going back up, in my opinion. You sold all your ETH? Well, you can always buy more backdoor. What stock do you trade? I absolutely trade no stocks. Crypto has much more volatility, and so I'm able to make a hell of a lot more with crypto than I am with stocks. We've been floating for a while on my chart, just below the bottom on Bitcoin. Bottom of what? I think we're going to go lower. I really do. Over the next 6 months, I think we're going to go lower. Always remember, thanks for the follow. What else do you guys want to look at? Let's take a look at Solana. How about that? You guys go ahead and shout out what you want to look at. We'll look at Solana here real quick. What are we on? We're on the 4 hour. It moved up here. Look at that wick right there. Do you see that? So that wick came up, hit the bottom of this Fibonacci line and the trend line. So it looks like there's a hard resistance at about $91.50 for Solana, and that's right where we're at right now, is $91.50. So we're seeing this pump today. I'm going to zoom in a bit more on like the 2 hour. How about that? So it went right here. Lever Atlas showed momentum going up. I wouldn't say that was a clear bullish divergence at all. But it looks like we got a wave coming up. We could have more distance to go up here on Solana, but it looks like it's meeting a hard resistance here at about $91-ish. GMT, I love my GMT. Do you think XRP will go bankrupt? I absolutely do not. That's me. Gonzalez, is it Cardano? Yes, that's where Solana's at. I saw Cardano on here. Let's take a look at Cardano. Everything's getting a nice pump today now that the Fed meeting is over. I don't know how long this will continue. I really don't. We're streaming live on YouTube also. Let's take a look at YouTube. Any questions over there? Doesn't look like we have any chat going on. Live chat. Okay, don't look like we have any questions over there. Okay, good. Wow, what a nice move here for Cardano. Up to about 88 cents. That's pretty nice. Pumping up to there. But overall, I don't know. It's just such an upward move that I probably wouldn't be buying anything right now. If you've been looking to take a little profit, maybe now's the time. Smoke, thanks for the follow. I see a lot of phantom coming in. I want to look at GMT first. That's right, because I'm in stepping. I have 3 shoes. I'm earning like over $100 a day. GST is what you really earn in the game, though. It's actually looking kind of bullish to me. Actually looking a little bullish to me, because we have these lows meeting this strong support level here, where the price just keeps bouncing off of it. Plus, I see Lever Atlas indicating a shallower wave here, meaning momentum's probably moving up. So if anything, I'd say that's a little bullish. Let's look at GST real quick, which is Green Satoshi token, which is what you actually earn in the stepping game. It looks like it's at $6. Wow. That's a very short chart, but it's gotten up to about, let me find a different one. Jeez. Come on. Let's go to Huobi. Here we go. That's better. Yeah. So we're sitting around $6. Looks like we got up to about 7 this morning. I didn't realize that. I should sell some of my GST maybe. Not that it's just that I earn it every day, you know what I mean? So, GST is looking like it's doing about the same thing to me. Looks like it's kind of riding in this range. Overall, I'd say this is an upward trend if you look at that. But I'm probably kind of extra biased on this one. What else? I see Crow. Let's take a look at Crow. Crow, by the way, Crow is something that I like long term. Oh, look at Lever Atlas point out this bullish divergence. What is a bullish divergence? See this price low and this lower price low? Look at these waves down here that go along with them. So this low, here's its wave all the way down here. And this lower low, here's its wave up here, right? So price is coming down, but momentum is going up. It's usually that's a bullish divergence, strong indicator that we're going to go up, and it did, boom, go up. Again, that's why I made Lever Atlas. If you want to check that out, click the link in my bio, go over to the resources. I'll take you to the resources page. You can get a free trial of Lever Atlas, plus you get my entire trading course for free. Crow to me right now, it has a nice move going on here, just like everything else. Looks like we have some resistance here around 31, 32 cents, where we at 31 right now. The wave is really kind of starting to flatten out, so I think Crow's kind of hitting the top of its local move, but I'm long on Crow and FTX. Phantom, absolutely. Let's take a look at Phantom. Phantom, dude. It's definitely a Phantom. By the way, we're at 1,400 likes. If you guys could send us to 2,000 likes, that would be pretty sweet. I bet you guys can do it in like less than a minute. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot of things just going up today. Phantom up here to, Phantom was all the way down here in the 60s. God, I should have bought more Phantom. Should have bought more. I bought some, but I should have bought more. And now it's up here in the 80s, sitting here around. Looks like you can see this line going across here. That's a pretty strong resistance. It did have a candle above it, but it has come back down. Well, no, it's still a little above it right now because it's at 83 cents. But this, I'd say this line right here, about 80, we'll say 81.5, 82 cents is a strong zone to watch for Phantom, but then its next resistance is probably here at about 90 cents. But I'm long on Phantom, the Phantom ecosystem, period. Gonzalez, thanks for the follow. Smoke, thanks for the follow. What else? I'm sorry. And I Love Song, Upward Look, thanks for the follows. No, this is it's not Vu Manchu, it's Lever Atlas is this indicator down here. And I apologize if I'm not getting to all your comments. I'm looking out here on my screen, so I don't see all the comments that come here on my phone. Jorge, thanks for the follow. What else do we want to look at? Let's look at XRP. I mean, that makes sense. XRP is just a major player. That's one we got to look at every day. Let's just wait for it to pull up here real quick. Bulls fighting the bears, so technically we're not in a bull market. I would agree, Tiki. I think we're in a bear market, and I think we're going to go lower in the next 6 months. That's what I think. Looks like XRP busted. You can see this kind of resistance zone right here, right? You see how price got rejected, price got rejected, price got rejected. Now we have a wick going through. But the catalyst of the Fed meeting being not bullish, just giving us certainty of what's going on, at least in the short term, and what to expect, created a little bit of a pump. And that's what I was saying yesterday. If you're not in my Discord, join the Discord. Click the link in the bio. Take you to this page. Scroll down a bit. Here's the link for the Discord right here. And if you really want some super alpha, join my text group while it's still free. But I was saying in the Discord yesterday that I think we'll see a pump today because we will gain certainty with after the Fed meeting, unless they really say something really stupid, but which I did not expect because they're very, very careful about what they say. David, thanks for the follow. Let's see here. What else? What else do we want to look at? Quant. So XRP looking at it, but I didn't really give an analysis. So it's on its way up. It could go up higher. Looks like the next resistance zone is probably here about 66 cents, and then after that, probably about 70 to 71 cents. So I would keep an eye on this. Overall, it's looking decent for today. I don't know if I'd go aping it and buying right now, but it looks decent. To me, frankly, because I think overall we're just in a bear market and we're going to go lower over the next 6 months. If you're looking to cash out on some stuff, I would look for pumps like this to take some profit because I think we are just going lower. But with that said, that's all part of my strategy of accumulation because here's the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. And you may want to consider, if you have a crap load of coins in your portfolio, you may want to consider consolidating them down to a lower number of coins. And by that I mean instead of having 50 coins in your portfolio, maybe thinking about the 20 that you want to have instead of 50. Just an idea. Quant, nice bullish divergence here. Lever Atlas drew that line for us, and that played out pretty well. Now we got up here. Looks like we're hitting some resistance. You can see we got rejected there off about this $99. So it looks like $100 is a pretty strong resistance zone for quant. And then after that, it'd probably be about 105 to 107 to 110 in here. But overall, you can see it's just very much a downtrend on quant. But I like quant as a project long term. Now is the time, in my opinion, to really be thinking about what projects you truly, truly, truly believe in. Let me look at you when I say this. In my opinion, right now, right here, here's a lifetime chart of Bitcoin. The best time to buy is always at the bottom of these red things here because the halving always happens. In my opinion, and by the way, here's where we are, right in that zone. When was the best time to buy? Right here in this zone before the blue, right here before the blue, right here before the blue. We're in that zone before the blue, okay? So in my opinion, right now is a good time to just slow down and think about what coins do I really want to hold for the long term and which ones do I want to focus on accumulating. I don't care how much money you have. You might have millions of dollars. Your money can only still go so far, right? So that's something that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. If you want to learn how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free and XRP and other things too, take this masterclass. I'll show you how to do that. Because I get, like right now, I'm over here trading on Bybit and I've got free Ethereum. I've made 50% on my Ethereum today. Granted, I only have a little bit left in this trade. I wish I had more in. But I'm making 50% right here. You see that? 50% profit right now, unrealized. My daily profit so far is only that much. But I put in a pretty small position today. But I got in back here at $27.95. And I didn't buy anything. I just used the Ethereum I already had to place a trade. And this same exact thing works on a short when the price goes down. So you profit like this when the price goes down too. If you want to learn more about that, click the link in my TikTok bio. Take my free masterclass. Okay? So that's quant. What else do we want to look at? Crypto Nice, I agree with you. I think that we're in a bear market. I think we are going to go lower. What about XDC? Remind me what XDC is. Going up there somewhat. I had quite a pump from 5 cents to almost 7 cents. It's quite a pump. Looks like we did print a top here, but we are going back up some more, but momentum is still going down. I don't know if XDC's got much left in it. Chronodes, is that what that is? Okay. Check Hex. I don't know if Hex is on here. Let's take a look at Hex. Yeah, okay, maybe it is. Hex is coming up at that yellow line. Very significant resistance zone. This is the 200-day simple moving average. You see it got rejected right here off of it. Now it crossed over it. The Fed meeting might have had something to do with that, but Lever Atlas did print a red dot right here. And when it prints a red dot, that's kind of a topping out of momentum and price usually. And while we see all green candles here, the price hasn't actually gone up. It's going sideways. Looks to me like Hex is going to come down some. I think a lot of the market is probably hitting a top of this move. Look, price goes up, it goes down, it 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 goes up. Hex is in a pretty nice move ever since about the 11th of April, though. Been going up basically since then. So that's interesting. But now it's hitting the 200-day simple moving average, and that's a very strong resistance zone. But on the flip, if it can go above it and stay above it for a few days, it's a very strong support zone too. Spell, let's take a look at Spell. Spell is one that I have waned a lot off of. Wow, there was a pretty nice pump here. It looks like we're hitting some pretty strong resistance. I would pumped from 3 cents to 0.3 of a cent to about 3.5 of a cent, which is a 15, almost 20% move actually, about a 20% move. Not something I'd be looking to buy right now. Eddie, thanks for the follow. Spell token's been killing about 17, but be careful, it drops quickly. I agree with you, Micro Shark. I mean, look at the overall trend. It's been down, 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 as the market is. I think we're in a bear market. I really do. And be happy about that, in my opinion. Be very, very happy about that, because that, as the price goes lower, you can just keep accumulating at these low prices and just give it a year or two, and it will. Not financial advice, can't guarantee anything, but in my opinion, it will certainly go much higher than it is today, as long as you're getting involved in things that you truly believe in for the long term. Someone said Luna. Let's definitely take a look at Luna. So we're at 3,100 likes. Could you guys send us to 4,000 likes? That would be very awesome. I bet you guys can do it in like boy, 78 people on here, but you guys can do it in a minute or less. Nice uptrend here since April 30th for Luna. Luna was down here at 76 bucks. Now it's at 88. We did just print a bearish divergence though. You see that there? See this little red line Lever Atlas made for us? So you see this wave with this red dot correlates to this high. And then we have this higher high, but it's a smaller wave. So price is going up, momentum is going down. It looks to me like we're going to have a red wave. All right, nothing to freak out about. Green wave, red wave, green wave, red wave, green wave, red wave, green wave, red, green, red. That's just how it goes. Speculation is what we live for. We do like the rush of that, dude. No doubt about it. Bro, I lost 5K on NFT today. Like, what should I do now besides drinking to black hole? Well, I wouldn't drink because no one ever said, hey, I'm at rock bottom. But then I found alcohol and everything got better. I would say just take some days, take some time to reflect on it, man, and see what happened. And straight up, I mean, it's always our own fault, and it's because we just didn't know enough. So take this as a lesson and just learn more. And I'm very careful with what I'm investing in right now. Installer, thanks for the follow. BBJ, thanks for the follow. Is this game on Steam? What game? Pulse. Have you heard of Pulse Chain? Oh yeah, man, I did sacrifice phase for Pulse Chain many months ago. Yep, I think we're going past 40K soon for the daily. We could for Bitcoin, but I think overall we're still in a bear market and going to be going down for the next 6+ months. That's what I think. I mean, overall. What else do y'all want to look at? What platform are you trading? Well, this whole thing is trading view, so that's what I'm looking at. And this is Lever Atlas down here. And I'm trading on Bybit. The links for all this stuff, if you just go to my TikTok bio, here's the link. Click it, and it will take you to my resources page. This is Lever Atlas, my indicator. Here's Trading View, and here's Bybit. Definitely use these links because you get bonuses. Like here, you get a 3.5% deposit bonus with this Bybit link. And if you're in like the States or something, just be sure to use a VPN so that you can actually use it. Because this whole thing is Trading View. This is Lever Atlas, and this is Bybit. Okay, just to be clear on that. Algo, yes, take a look at Algo. I saw someone send a rose. Rumor, thanks for the rose. Appreciate you. Hey, we're at 3,400 likes. Let's see if we didn't. I'm surprised you guys didn't get us to 4,000. Try to get us to 4,000 real quick. Concerned, thanks for the rose. Try to get us to 4,000. That'd be super awesome. 4,000 likes would be really great. And I bet you guys can do it. Over 100 people in here now. I bet you can do it in like no time at all. Like literally like 30 seconds. Wow, Algo had a pump today. Well, not today, but this week, didn't it? Wow, it went from like 58 cents to 70. Geez, what a pump for Algo. But looks like it's hitting some resistance here, right? You can see price got rejected here, price got rejected here, price got rejected here. It could come up some more. Yeah, it could come up some more. We did print a green dot down here. Maybe Algo's still got some legs on it. Recent partnerships. Oh, hey, we hit 4,000. You guys are awesome. I knew you could do it. That was like super fast. Keon, thanks for the follow. ApeCoin, let's definitely take a freaking look at ApeCoin, even though it makes me kind of sick that I didn't get any of the other side. I tried to get other side this weekend, and I was trying to pay like $2,000 in gas, and that wasn't enough. Not even close. People ended up paying like $7,500 in gas to be able to get the transaction to go through. Insanity, and much higher. But that was like the minimum. Crazy. We are hitting a resistance zone here at around 16. I think Ape goes lower. I think Ape's going to go to about $11. That's what I think. So not a time I would be buying. I sold my Ape. I bought it in this zone around here so I could buy the dang land, and I sold it back here around 17. So I had to take that loss. But at least I didn't lose my gas. But I didn't get the land either. Jamon, thanks for the follow. ApeCoin is going parabolic. Bro, I really don't think that. I really don't. I think she's coming down to about 11. And then we'll go from there. That's my opinion, though. JMO, thanks for the follow. How about Bitcoin? We already looked at Bitcoin. Bitcoin seems to be going up, getting a nice little pump. Mela, thanks for the follow. VeChain, sure, let's take a look at VeChain for shizzle. Had a nice little pump here. Went from about 4.5 cents to about 5.2 cents, and today it's went up. Had a nice little gain today. I think we're coming to the top of this move, though, right? You can see how this rejection here, this resistance zone, it's kind of coming up to there. I think, I don't know, man. I think a lot of things are kind of topping out. That's why yesterday in my Discord, I was saying that I thought we would see a pump for the next 24 hours, today, etc. And that's why I really suggest you join the Discord. Again, click the link in the bio. I got my whole resources page here is where you'll go. And the Discord link is right here. And be sure to join this text list too while it's still free, because that's like urgent, sent to your phone stuff. No spam, no junk, just like urgent, actually urgent stuff. Bitcoin has had a very high pump within the week. It's going to take a while. Micro, I'm not exactly sure what you're referencing. That's the problem with some of these texts. You're right. It has had a bit of a pump. It came up. It looks like we hit 40. It looks like it hit 40 today now. Okay, so since I looked at this like 10 minutes ago, it did cross 40. But now we're back under 40 a bit. So the question is, does it continue? There is a lot of room left on this wave to go up further. But we got a pretty strong resistance zone at 40 and 41. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. I think overall, I still stand. I think overall we are in a bear market and things are going down for the next 6+ months overall. Someone tell me where to buy this game. It looks fun. What game are you talking about, man? I don't know what game you're talking about. What else do we want to look at? Let's take a look at Avax. Right, I've been paying more attention to Krabata lately. Oh, nice pump there. Wow, $60 to 66. Nice pump there for Avax. But it's, I'd say that's a resistance zone right there. It's sitting above it right now. I'd say the next one's around 70. I'd be surprised if Avax goes over 70, but that's what it's got. Oh, Matt Dog says, bro, look at Gala. Let's definitely look at Gala. Gala is one that, because like I was saying, what I'm doing is I'm really figuring out what coins do I want to focus on accumulating for the long term because of where we are at, right? We are in, look at this zone right here. See this? See this? See this? That's where we're at right here, okay? See these blue lines? This is when the Bitcoin halving happens. So that is usually a catalyst for a bull market, right? You see after the blue line, I expect the same thing here. So in this zone here is a time when I think I should really be thinking about, okay, what do I want to accumulate? Always Ethereum, always Bitcoin, and then what else? To me, XRP, Chainlink, VeChain, Gala, Cosmos, Polkadot. What else? I'm probably missing a few, maybe some Polygon. But I'm kind of really trying to narrow it down. Yeah, there's no game on my screen, man. This is just reading charts. Thanks for the follow, Winston and Matt. Yeah, Gala. Let's look. So Gala had a nice little pump today. I think this looks like a pretty strong support zone here at 13 cents, right? Because you can see it went down below it, but pop, got ate up real quick. And then resistance or support. So I think around 13 cents is a really strong support zone, especially since Gala's all-time highs are on 80 cents. Like 13 cents just seems like a no-brainer to me. And Gala's just pumps out really good games. And they have Mirandus coming out, which I'm very bullish on for sure. But I'm so bullish overall on Bitcoin gaming, crypto gaming, that that is definitely my major focus. And that is... in blockchain crypto gaming involves NFTs, so they're kind of not one and the same, but they are certainly a lot of overlap there. You worship Richard Hart? I like Richard. I don't worship him, but I like him. Let's see here. So Gala. Overall, Gala is something that's very high on my list for accumulation long term, because I think blockchain gaming is the first real thing that's going to be truly mass adopted, right? I'm highly invested in the game big time. Illuvium is coming out. Mirandus is coming out. Star Atlas. And there's a lot of other good stuff, right? I wanted to look at you to say this one. But I like Gala. That's for dang sure. Bitcoin 8 to 12 by the end of next year. I really doubt it, but if it is... I just don't think that there would be enough buyers that would let it go that low. As much as I kind of wish that would happen. Afra Binance, thanks for the follow. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, Matt Dog, I do have a Discord, and I really recommend everybody join it. Just click the link in my TikTok bio, and it'll take you to my resources page here. Just scroll down a bit, and here's the link for the Discord. Down here, just click the button. Yesterday in the Discord, I announced that, hey, I'm taking a a long on Ethereum, and I got in at 27.95. I said I got in at 27.90. That's why I originally placed the trade. But after about an hour, it didn't come down to that, and it just kept floating around 27.95. So I just moved my spot up $5 because I wanted to get in. I was pretty damn sure the price was going to go up today, and it did. Worked out pretty well. I'm up 55% at the moment. You might be wondering, wait a minute, price went from 27.95 to 29.50. How are you up 50%? Good question. And by the way, I didn't buy anything, and I'm still making this. So if you want to learn how to do that, click the link in my TikTok bio. Take this masterclass right here while it's still free. It's just a cycle. It'll drop 80% roughly a year before the halving. That seems pretty plausible, Veed. I think 70% is probably more what we're looking at, in my opinion, Max Moon, because I'm not going to get into all of it, but that's kind of more my numbers, more 70. Max Moon, thanks for the follow. What else you guys want to look at? Let's look at some Polygon. How about that? Looks like everything's in the green, looking very similar. Wow, this is almost the same looking chart as Gala, right? So it looks like its support zone is about just a little over $1, and right now we're sitting at about $1.16. But got rejected there. I don't know if there's much more height left in this either. Maybe it comes down some more and then busts through. But we are at a point right now where it's like, well, it's a resistance zone, I think, across the board for most crypto. And so it's like, well, is it going to bust through or is it going to go down? But I think right now is the point where we kind of figure that out. We're finding resistance at 39.60 for what? How do I download crypto gaming? I am Gerald. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, let's take a look at Helium. HNT. Had a nice little pump today. Been going up though since the weekend, and I think all of this has to do with what was going on with the Fed. That we knew it was coming, but this is looking pretty bearish to me, right? Because we have this high and this higher high, and this wave and this lower wave, right? So price is coming up, but momentum is going down. That looks, and we're hitting a resistance zone about right here at about $16, 16 and a quarter. I think helium is going to come down. So I think most of the market, I think that we're hitting the top of this. Illuvium, let's take a look at Illuvium. I just mentioned Illuvium and how I'm very high on blockchain gaming. Nice little pump there. Nice little pump. It did break this support zone. Where are we at right now? We're a little over 500. But it does, at the moment, it looks a little bearish to me though, right? Because we have this wave and this lower wave, although we haven't printed a red dot yet, right? When you print a red dot, that's Lever Atlas confirming a top. Because, right, you see this followed up, there's a top, this lower wave. But when you see price going up like this, momentum going down, that's a bearish divergence, and typically you'll move into a red wave. Because price moves in waves, right? Green wave, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. The next wave is going to be red. What's up, man? I just opened my account. I only got $15. Who do you recommend I put it in? What account did you open, Gerald? Let's see here. Kindly ask what indicator you're using. For Binance. So this whole thing is TradingView, and this indicator down here is Lever Atlas. If you want to check that stuff out, just go to my TikTok bio. Click that link. It'll take you to this page. Here's Lever Atlas. There's a free trial running for it right now. Plus, if you get Lever Atlas, take me up on the free trial, you'll get my entire trading course for free. And if you scroll down a bit more, here's TradingView right here. I really recommend taking this masterclass about how I get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free when the price goes up and down without having to spend a penny. So I really recommend taking that for everybody. You're welcome, for Binance. Let's see. Why would you buy ETH if you think the overall market is in a bear market? Because it's just at a really good price. That's a good question. Because it's just at a really good price. So when people talk about daily cost average, I do dip cost averaging. So when the price of the things that I really want long term, namely Ethereum and Bitcoin, when they go down 40% or more below their all-time high, that's when I really kick in the gear of accumulation and I start making like daily or weekly buys. Because I know long term, here's the long-term chart of Bitcoin. This is the lifetime chart, 13 years, right? When it's going down is the best time to buy every single time. And look at these blue lines. These are Bitcoin halving events. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not know what the Bitcoin halving event is, because it is the most important thing to know in all of crypto. So if I see some ones come in, I will explain it. If I don't see some ones, we will just move on. Phonorocious says one day it will hit 4,000 or more. I mean, Ethereum's already hit 4,800. I think one day Ethereum's going to hit 100,000. I think somewhere over around literally here, I think Ethereum's going to hit like 20,000. I saw some ones come in. So the Bitcoin halving. So these blue lines are the Bitcoin halving events. Take a look at what price does after the blue line. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the next blue line. What do you think is going to happen? Boom. What the halving is Bitcoin gets mined, as you know. So the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined per day gets cut in half, hence halving event. So right now we're mining 900 Bitcoin a day. Here was 1,800, 3,600, 7,200. After this one, it'll go down to 450. Couple that with that demand and adoption has just been on the massive rise this entire time and is continuing to be being adopted at around 100% a year. Like, you know where it's going long term. You don't know where it's going necessarily day to day, week to week, but you know long term where it's going. I mean, here's the chart. This is the trend, and we all know why. So the best times to ever buy were here within this kind of span before the blue line, right? Here too. We're in that zone. We're in that frickin' zone. But the thing is here is the market may take off before that because there's going to be the Ethereum merge, which is going to be the equivalent of a triple halving, meaning that if this is what happens when the Bitcoin that you can mine a day goes down 50%, what's going to happen when the amount of Ethereum that you can get a day goes down 90%? I think it's going to be a rocket. When that happens, which I think will either be later this year or early next year, we're going to take off, and couple that with the XRP lawsuit may end, and maybe even we get a Bitcoin spot ETF. Like, to me, that could just start all of this going right into the halving, and then the halving happens, it goes up even more. I think we could really see some fireworks in the next, starting in the next year or less. That's all I gotta say. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go join my Discord. Right, I talk about it all the time. Click the link in my TikTok bio. Go over here, join the Discord. Definitely get in the Discord. Okay. But Illuvium looks like it's topping out to me. They have Bitcoin halving clock. It's on 4 years. It's about every 4 years it happens. It looks like it'll happen in about March 2024. So a little less than 2 years from now. But I want you to remember the Ethereum merge. Bloodstone, I have to mute you, man. You just keep asking. I think you're just trolling. I agree, Matt, but Bitcoin has never gone through a recession. Interested to see what happens, Sam. That's a good point. But we always come out of recessions. That is something looming. Recessions typically last roughly about a year and a half. So that's why I think we're going to come down more. But with the Ethereum merge and everything like that, we'll see. And Sam, to be straight, like, I want this to go lower because I want to buy it as low as possible because I know over time, boom. And I don't care if it's going through a recession, right? I mean, here's a Bitcoin recession right here, technically. I don't care. If we go down, it goes even lower. Excellent. Because I know where it's going in the future. So, my fingers are crossed, like, please make this recession nasty so this stuff comes way, way down and I can just because to me, this zone right here, this zone between now and the next halving, in this zone, this is the last time, in my opinion, you can actually make life-changing wealth from crypto. You can make very good money after it, but I think in this is the last chance you have. I think this is it. So don't take this lightly. Don't stop paying attention. Make a plan. That is just my opinion. Anything else you guys want to look at? Any other charts? Any other questions? CN, I don't know what your name is. Rodriguez, thank you for the follow. Just like S&P 500, adds scarcity, absolutely. Coinbase owns your money. I don't use Coinbase much. I usually use Voyager. If you're in the States, I highly recommend you check out Voyager. Click the link here. And then my resources page, scroll down some. Because on Voyager, I get interest on my crypto. I get about 9% interest on my USDC coin, which is a stable coin. It's always worth $1. I'm getting 9% interest on my cash. And I get a little over 3% interest on my Ethereum and Bitcoin, 12% on Polkadot, interest on Cardano, Solana, Avax, all kinds of stuff. And no staking or locking it up required. And there's no fees when you buy and sell. Like, really hear me on this. There's no fees when you buy and sell crypto, so you get more crypto for your money, and you get more money when you sell your crypto. And you get interest on all your crypto without having to stake it or lock it up. And you could just put your cash in here as USDC coin, because it's always worth $1, and earn 9%. Use this code, and you'll get $25 in free Bitcoin when you deposit or trade $100 in crypto. And if you don't want to use my referral code, fine, use someone else's. But be sure you use someone's referral code, because that's the only way you get the $25 in free Bitcoin. Again, it's only available in the States currently, but they will be rolling out to Europe later. Definitely check that out. I mean, it's way, 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 way better than Coinbase, in my opinion. It's a much better place to park your crypto. Thanks for the follow, new learner. Please do Apple and Tesla. I don't really look at stocks. Do you have a paid TradingView account to use Lever Atlas? I know you can use the free version of TradingView, but overall I recommend getting the lowest paid level, which is like Pro. It's only like $15 a month. But no, Lever Atlas works with the free version of TradingView also. I just prefer, in terms of TradingView, having at least some paid version, just because of the actual use of TradingView itself. But either way, TradingView works with all of them. Or excuse me, Lever Atlas. VGX long term. I don't know much about VGX, so I can't give you a strong response on that. How low do you think Bitcoin will go? I could see Bitcoin going down to like 21K, and I hope it does. Tell you what, after Binance, you seem pretty cool. Let's take a look at Apple. I never look at stocks. I don't care about stocks, but oh, it didn't even come up. Let's take a look. Why not? Sure. But I hate looking at stocks because I just think it's a waste of time. Looks bearish to me. Momentum's going down, price going up, hitting resistance. Momentum's going down. Looks bearish to me. Ugh, I feel gross looking at this. I have to go away. I can't look at that anymore. Ugh, not again. Oh, I felt so icky. Voyager's VGX. Yeah, duh. No doubt, VGX. Well, I obviously feel good about Voyager long term, for sure. Voyager's VJ, of course it is. Totally brain farted on me. Looks like we're hitting some resistance here, though. Say it went up to about $1. I mean, boy, Voyager's been up and down a lot. So I don't actually have any Voyager coin. I do have Crow and FTX, but I put most of my money in Voyager, most of my crypto. It's just been, down. Why? I don't know. This is why I haven't bought any of theirs. If you have VGX, you can get higher interest on stuff. And actually, maybe now's a good time to get it now that's all down here. Actually, you know what? I may go buy a crap load of VGX just to get the boosted interest on my crypto. Huh. Actually, I will probably definitely do that. Thanks for bringing it up. Let's see here. So down, is it worth it? What about CHZ? I think that's Chili's, isn't it? Chili's is interesting. I used to have some Chili's. I don't anymore. Looks to me like, again, we're hitting the top of this move around 19 cents. I think we're going to come down some, have a red wave. How far? I don't know. Maybe just a little one, maybe a big one. But it looks like we have a pretty strong support zone at 17 cents. So my guess is we just trade in a range. If it comes down, probably not much below 17 and a half cents is my guess. What do you think about SEC regulations on crypto interest? I think it's bullshit. They're just getting pressure because crypto is making them look bad, right? Because you can't get 1% interest on your money in traditional finance, but in crypto you can easily get 5 to 10%. And if you know how to do DeFi, I mean, I'm getting 30% on my stable coins right now. It's more advanced than Voyager, but it's not terribly advanced. If you want to learn how I'm getting 30% interest on my crypto, click the link in the bio. Take you to my resources page. I have my whole DeFi guide with my 5 favorite DeFi protocols, written and video guides. It's $20, which is nothing. I should be charging a hell of a lot more than that. I mean, if you throw $1,000 in stable coins in one of these, you'll make your $20 back in like a few days. Not to mention you'll actually get started on DeFi. DeFi is such an amazing opportunity still, because there's only maybe a few million people in the world that use DeFi. It's still so early. But I've used probably a few hundred DeFi protocols. These are my 5 favorite that almost all of my DeFi money is in. So I'm very familiar with them. I know the teams. I know what they're like. So you get to fast forward and just get to leverage from my experience for just a measly tiny $20. Plus it supports me. It supports my channel. And I take this money and I go put it back into crypto and go experiment on other stuff too and report back on what I find. So again, you want to help yourself and support the channel, get the DeFi guide. I'm getting 30% on my stable coins right now. That's a pretty good place to be. We already looked at Sol. Sol looked like it was hitting kind of a resistant zone. Brandon says, I just started stepping today. I love it. Isn't it amazing, Brandon? What you'll notice too, and I don't know what your habits are like, but you'll notice yourself going out and being more active more times a day, right? So I usually go for a walk in the morning, but now I find myself going for like 2 to 3 walks a day. It's changing my habits. And not that I have the worst habits, but now it's just giving me even better habits. And I'm like, holy shit, this is really useful. This is like really positive. And so now I have 3 shoes. Because if you have 3 shoes, you get 4 energy. So you can earn more a day. So I'm earning over $100 a day. Let's say my initial investment's maybe about $3,200. And I'm earning over $100 a day. And that's net. That's net because you also have to pay for repairs. By the way, if any of you are wondering about stepping, I'd put out a whole guide. If you're wondering what we're talking about, go to my YouTube channel. I'm Daily Crypto Bull. I have a full step and walkthrough guide that I made right here. And some other step-in information too that's really good that I've learned in my few weeks doing this to really help people get started. Go check it out. The Complete Beginner's Guide right here on Daily Crypto Bull. All you got to do is, if you go to my TikTok bio, there should be like a play button around here somewhere. But you can also just click this link and it'll take you to this page. You can just click that little play button right there. That'll take you to my YouTube channel too. Yeah, that's what I got. XYO. I haven't heard of XYO. I'm sure that there will be more things like Steppen coming out and are for sure. L Zingy, thanks for the follow. EMC, thanks for sharing the video. How do you recommend getting around NYS ban on Voyager? You can't, man, because you got to KYC on centralized exchanges now, Coinbase, Voyager, everything. So you can't just use a VPN and say you're somewhere else on those ones. So it's just bullshit. New York, of course, is the one that blocks you because that's where all Wall Street and the financial sector is, and you're making them look, and Voyager, et cetera, is making them look super bad, and it's really bad for them. So, of course, they put the most gears to everybody, to the legislature and the government to shut that stuff down. So no one's trying to help us. They're just trying to help themselves, for sure, because it doesn't make any sense. XYO has been using geolocation for almost 2 years through Coin app. Pays out well. Let's take a look at XYO. I did put Sweatcoin in my phone too, so I've been using that. They should be rolling out with an actual crypto coin, I think in June. So I'm kind of stacking that now that I found out about it. XYO has been on a downtrend. Looks like it's hitting resistance also. Yeah, Craig, I mean, good luck, man. It's just, I feel for you guys in New York. I really do. Because it's like, they're not trying to help you. Your government, they're not trying to help you. They're blocking you from helping yourself to help their buddies that fund their pockets and fund their campaigns, which I get, but I mean, that should just be illegal. Like, they should get sued. I think the people of New York should sue their government. That's what I think. I think they should sue their government and say, you are intentionally trying to harm us and doing things completely in your own interest and completely disregarding our own, and we are suing you. I think the people of New York City should sue New York State. That's what I think. I have goosebumps because I'm serious. There should be a class action lawsuit on this. That's how serious I am. Throw a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Because, oh, no, people are earning 9% of their money. We got to shut that down. Pfft. What? They should get sued, and all of them should get through. Anyone that didn't try to fight that in government should get thrown out and thrown in jail. Because that's not cool. I see some ones coming in. Bull. It's just bull. I see a comment over here on YouTube. Let me see it real quick. Big Dog J says, did you see the interview with Elon Musk, Katie Woods, and Jack Dorsey today? I did not. Are you sure? Did they have one today? Because there's some channels that just like kind of run the same interviews over and over and like say that they're live. Because for how many times Elon Musk doesn't have that kind of, he doesn't have that kind of time to be doing interviews. So I don't know. Was it a real interview? I don't know. Agreed. Maybe I'll start a petition. Do it. Because it's bullshit. I mean, these exchanges, they're public companies. Everything is known about them. All the people, they're registered. They're real businesses. People have been using them with no problems for quite a while, and all of a sudden they just are forced to shut down. Not to help you, not to help any of the citizens, just to help the government and their cronies. They should get sued big time and go to prison. I don't know Gamium. Can't review that. And I definitely can't do it live here. What's up, Deftone? How do you make 50 a month on a coin? Oh, talking to MicroShark, I see. I agree, but the wealthy make the rules. They don't want to lose that power. They do. But the government's the one that enforces them. And this is the type of thing that the judicial system should handle out. Because this type of stuff keeps happening, and it needs to end. It is bullshit. You're welcome, Irfan. I think I remember you. You've been on here before, right, Irfan? Pretty sure I remember you. Using Coin App, that's right. It's up to $200 a month. Very cool. Deg Himmin, threw out a 1. I mean, if you live in New York, I would just be, and there's other states too. Do you think Bitcoin will be the next reserve currency? No, I don't. I think it'll be the next, maybe. I mean, maybe, but that's a ways away. Definitely, I think it'll be the next gold. Most comparable to gold before any kind of reserve currency. But it would be the type of reserve currency that no one would spend. Like, we don't spend Bitcoin. Spending Bitcoin is foolish. We will spend Ethereum even though we don't want to, but it has a network that we really have to use it on. But they need to fix their gas so that we don't have to keep spending Ethereum and wasting it on these transaction fees. Depeleaka, thanks for the follow. Privacy coins, Monero. It says Monero.xmr. But I like privacy coins. But I don't know what kind of future they have because I think that I think the government's just going to come after them hard, and it has been. What's up, Benjamin? Irfan, all the way from East Africa, Tanzania. Welcome in, buddy. Government will hire lawyers to handcuff the space until they control the space. I wouldn't disagree, but gotta fight. Almost anything can be currency. Your trading labor work for an item represent that value. I can't disagree with that. I mean, the first form of trade was trade, right? Trading goats, trading wheat, trading labor. Like, that was the currency before there was ever money, which is a liquid, when we created a liquid unit of trade. What are your thoughts on NFT after Binance? Huge. I don't necessarily mean the current version we're in. We're still so damn early in NFT, but NFT is a technology. An NFT is every damn thing you can imagine is going to be and have an NFT component. Everything, you name it. It's going to have a component. Sure, maybe not the cereal you eat in the morning, but that company will have NFTs that they use for sure. And I don't mean like profile pictures and Bored Apes and stuff. I mean like today I was listening to Gary Vee, and I was so glad to hear him say this, because I've been saying this to a while for you guys, that like for instance, the entire NFTs will completely change the music industry, the film industry, and many other industries. Here, you got a minute? Can I tell you why it's going to change music? Because here's how music typically works. You guys cool? Throw some ones in the chat if you want me to explain how NFTs are going to, in the very near future, completely disrupt the shit out of the music industry in the same way Netflix came in and crushed Blockbuster. Uber came in and crushed taxis. Planes came in and crushed trains. Throw some ones in the chat and I'll explain it. It won't take me too long. But when I lay it out, you'll be like, oh my God. And you won't be able to unsee it, because you will know that is exactly what's going to happen. And you'll think, how can I get involved? It's that early that it's not perfectly put together yet, but God damn, it's coming. I don't see many ones in the chat. I see a couple. Like, I don't know, because I got 60 or 64 people on here, and I don't know if enough people want to hear me talk about it to go on that route. Because it's going to take me a few minutes. All right, there's enough ones. So the way the music industry works now, right? Everyone want to sign a deal, get signed to a record label. Well, what that really means is this. What it means is a record label says, hey, we're going to front you some money, we're going to put you into our promotion, and as you go through and you're going to make so many albums, because we're going to get you in a record deal, you're going to have to make so many records to fulfill this contract, and that money we gave you, you're going to have to pay it back. And after it's paid back, we're going to take like 80-90% of all the royalties and everything from all your music forever, and you're going to get like 10-20%. Cool? Sure? So what we're going to do is, by using NFTs, the fans and community of the artist, of the musician, is going to become the record label. So imagine this. It's 1991. I live in Seattle. Imagine it's 1991. I go out to a bar, you know, the Crocodile or something, and this little local band called Nirvana is playing, and I'm like, those guys seem pretty good. Oh, they have an NFT? Yeah, I like them. I'm going to buy an NFT of theirs. Absolutely. Here's what that NFT is going to do. They're going to get the money from that NFT, and I'm going to get the NFT, and that NFT is going to entitle me to a piece of their future earnings. I am now the label. But you know what? The artist has a lot more control, because they can now make whatever they want. They can still work, because I can't control what they do. I just get a little piece of their royalty going forward. And I can buy multiple NFTs, right? They can do just like CryptoPunks and sell 10,000 for, you know, $1,000 each, and give me and split their royalties, etc. going forward. You know, they can keep 70% and give 30% to all the NFT holders, which would be the record label, but it's really their community, their fans, and not to mention, we now also become the promoters, the main promoters of their music and them. So we really do it all together, and that's why, as an artist, would you rather work with a record label that exploits you and gives you a loan that you have to pay back and gets almost all of your earnings for the rest of your life, or would you rather work with your fans who support you and like you and have actual freedom of control of what you do, and give them like 30% of your royalties, and you all build it together? It's the most obvious thing in the world. Would you like $1 or would you like $1 million? Like, you're going to choose the $1 million every time. It's so obvious. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen with film too. Films are more expensive to fund, but nonetheless, it's going to happen. So that's why I think music's going to happen first. Plus, we already have the platforms for musicians to go out there and build an audience. So, like, there's this one guy that's on YouTube. He's got a million-ish followers, but he refuses to sign a record deal. But I can tell that he's kind of struggling to finance himself. And I'm like, there's so many of these people out here. I'm like, if he could just do an NFT, he could sell 10,000 NFTs for like $1,000 each, right? And give the people that buy that, you know, split up 30% of 50% of his future earnings, royalties, etc., with his audience, the NFT buyers, his funders, his fans, his supporters. And all of a sudden, 10,000 NFTs times 1,000 is what? It's $10 million. That's $10 million. He could easily raise $10 million in a week, but he doesn't know it yet. And that's where a lot of musicians are. Do you need to have 1 million followers? No. You have 50,000 fans and sell 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 NFTs for $1, $10, $100, $1,000. It doesn't matter. But the point is you're just going to be able to fund yourself and get your own studio, get your own studio time, fund your own album, fund your own tours, and your fans are going to help you do it. And they're going to get a piece of the action. So you're going to be in business together and really have this community. Like, I know I went on a lot there, but I really wanted to bring it home. Because this is absolutely, inevitably, like a comet coming toward, like a rock going at a wall, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is absolutely going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. The tech, it just isn't quite there yet to be able to take the earnings of the artist and put it into the blockchain and distribute it. That automatic mechanism isn't quite there yet, but there are so many people, smart people, working on it, and it is just a matter of time. I'm talking within if it doesn't exist perfectly in the next year, I will be shocked. SHIB is moving along with others, but not for long. I agree, man. To me, truly, SHIB's dead to me. SHIB is dead. I think it's dead. I don't see how it's hit its all-time high, and it will never ever get back there, in my opinion. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. After Binance says, wow, thank you, man. Was interesting, learned something new. Absolutely. So NFTs aren't these profile pictures. Just think of NFTs as, in a lot of ways, especially the first way they're going to go, well, they're digital assets. They're things that you can own as actual assets, but they're digital. And you can own them, and you can verify the ownership, and you can transfer ownership. And it's completely uncontestable. Is that a word? I will never invest in SHIB. I think that's a smart decision. I invested in SHIB, and I've made a lot of money. And I sold it all of it. Thoughts on moonbirds? Wish I had some. I do. Because it gets you into that community, which is really Proof Collective. Gary Vee is actually in that group, that Proof Collective, because I want access to them. So I wish I had one. But wow. What do you think about MetaHero? I think MetaHero's got quite a good future. Their tech, for what they do, I think it's going to be very useful, and they're going to be able to use it for lots of games and more things are going to use it for sure. Filecoin, I think Filecoin's got a good future too. It's just boring, it's not sexy. But I think it's got a good future because data storage, right? Decentralized data storage is just growing and growing, and it's going to continue to grow. And Filecoin is probably the main one for that. What's your idea on the price of Bitcoin after the breakout on the falling wedge? I'm not sure what falling wedge you're... Oh, you mean the break up because of the Fed today? I think it's temporary, and I think we are in a bear market, and things are going to continue to go down for the next 6+ months. That's what I think, which is wonderful, because that means we get to buy these very precious, very scarce, very well appreciating over time assets for deep, deep discounts. So I'm excited. Can I hear your thoughts on Proppy? I don't know what Proppy is. Sorry. By the way, where are you guys tuning in from? Where are you guys tuning in from? Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the comments. Where are you guys tuning in from? It's a real estate token. Real estate, I think, is going to do very good. All real estate's going to eventually go on the blockchain, and the deeds are going to be NFTs because they'll be permanent. Like, they can't be lost. They can't be forged. They can't be manipulated. They can't be stolen as long as the right security measures are put there. Tanzania, California, DC, Oregon, Northern California, South Africa, Iowa. I'm in Seattle myself. Birmingham, England. Oh, right. Those of you in the States, are you getting interest on your crypto? Because if not, I highly recommend you click the link in my TikTok bio here. I'll take you to this page. Scroll down a bit, click this button, and be sure to use this code, because you can get interest on your crypto right here on Voyager. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, although straight up, if they wanted to sponsor me, I absolutely would, because I'd be doing the same thing I'm doing it already. But if you're going to get interest on your crypto, go here and do this. You don't have to lock it up or stake it. Like, My USDC coin, which is a stable coin, that's always worth $1, I get 9% on that. And you would too. So imagine, are you getting 9% on your cash right now? If not, throw it in here. This is a publicly traded company, right? I've been using them for a long time. They're very well known. We know everybody that runs them. This is a completely real, legit company. And use this code, so you get $25 of free Bitcoin when you deposit or trade $100 in crypto. But go get interest on your crypto. I get interest on my Bitcoin and Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and many, many more. I get 9% on USDC. Again, that's a stable coin, so I'm getting 9% on my cash. And I get a little over 3% on my Bitcoin and Ethereum. I get 12% on Polkadot. This is so much better than Coinbase to me. You also, when you buy and sell crypto, you don't pay any fees. So when I go to buy $1,000 of Bitcoin, I get more Bitcoin for my money. And when I sell my Bitcoin, I get more money for my Bitcoin on Voyager than I do on Coinbase. So definitely check that out. If you're in the States, go take advantage of it before the government doesn't allow it to happen anymore. Go get if nothing else, go over there to Voyager and get 9% on your cash. USDC coin, stable coin, always worth $1. Go get 9% on your cash at least. Doesn't cost you anything other than missing out on easy gains. How do you feel about stable gains? Is that a coin? I don't know much about it. If you mean stable coin gains, I'm very for it, and I think that the market we're currently in, that's the best thing to be doing, because I think most of the market's going to go down, but the dollar's going up, because that's why the Fed and everybody's doing everything they can, raising interest rates, buying back bonds to decrease inflation and raise the value of the dollar. So being in cash right now, having a good amount of cash to just get interest on, is a fantastic place to be, in my opinion. Can you make a video of your best picks to buy now or in the future? Ethereum's always number one, then Bitcoin, then XRP. And then after that, mix it up as you want. Gala, Chainlink, VeChain, Cosmos, Filecoin's pretty good. Polkadot. What am I missing? I like Solana. I like Matic. But Ethereum, and then Bitcoin. If those are the two by far and away, in my opinion, to focus on. Like it seems so obvious people won't do it. And it's so, because it's the right choice, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Let's see. PA 15% on USCD. Where do you get that at? I mean, again, if you guys want to learn how to get 30% on your stable coins, click the link in my TikTok bio. Take you to the resources page here. Get my DeFi guide. It's $20. Supports the channel. I'm going to be raising the price soon. But there's two different protocols on here that you can get 30% on your stable coins. And I have complete written and video guides, so even if you're new, this will show you how to set it all up and use it. And again, these aren't some sketchy DeFi sites. These are the 5. I've used hundreds of DeFi sites. These are my 5 favorite that I have almost all of my DeFi money in. I'm very familiar with the teams. I'm very familiar with the projects. So this, if I charged $1,000 for this, it would still be a steal. Seriously. So if you want to get some real good gains, and you can get real good interest on your other cryptos too, but I'm saying just to get interest on your stables, if you want to go a little bit further, because you'll have to, it shows you how to get a MetaMask and everything, definitely get that guide. Liquid Driver on Phantom is fantastic. It is. Liquid Driver is one of the protocols in my DeFi guide, because Liquid Driver is fantastic. You're welcome, you're welcome, Degimon. Okay, Degimon? Where are you from? So many people have names that are just hard for me to pronounce, but I appreciate you being here. Check out Vald for XRP interest. Now, have you been able to withdraw Deftone? Because I know you had that stablepool.io was a problem. Not that I'm saying Vald is, but I've been through all kinds of stuff like that too. So when I have that DeFi guide, I've been rugged, I've been hacked, I've been stolen from. Avoid all that. But I found the good ones. That's how you avoid all of it. Go use the good ones that I found through all the pain and arrows and rugs and all that stuff. 5 good ones. It's worth way more than $20. I mean, come on. Plus, you support your boy. Don't make me shill. Don't make me sell. Just go get it. And if you don't like it, email me. I'll refund you, and you can keep it anyways. Fair enough? I'm from California. It's an old nickname. Okay. I just find that so many people have names that are just so hard to pronounce. I mean, they're usernames. And a lot of people have a name like user 1579579876543. And it's like, how do I even say thank you? Vault is locked up for a few months for the interest. Right now, I'm not interested in locking things up, me personally. But Deftone, you know I respect you, and I know you got a good game. How do you move XRP off the platform safely? K9, which platform are you talking about? No, Daggy, I mean, if you like it, you like it. Not a big deal. That's the thing about this. Is all like part of our expression of who we are. You know, use whatever name you want. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check the Fed thing again real quick. We're streaming live on YouTube too, so I got to remember to make my face smaller so that they can see what you're seeing on TikTok. Let's click back. Let's refresh the Fed meeting thing. And by the way, definitely, come on guys, come join the Discord. Go to my resources page. Do you guys know how to get to my TikTok bio from a live? You just click my wherever my name is, up here or up here, wherever it is for you. Just click that and a thing will pop up like right here. Click my logo and that'll take you to my bio. So click my name, a thing will pop up, tap my logo, and it will take you to this page. Click the link. And then you'll go to this page. All my resources are right here. Definitely join the Discord. Oh, and oh my God. Definitely check this out too. Because this card right here, I get about 2.5% Bitcoin rewards on average. And it's free to get. Now, it's not a credit card, it's just a debit card. You just deposit money in it and you use it. And when I buy an Amazon gift card, I get back like almost 7% on my Amazon gift cards. That alone is worth getting this. Again, the card's free to get on my resources page. Check that out too. What was I looking at? That's right. I wanted to go back and look at Fed stuff. We'll begin about 2:30. Yeah, so right before I went live, looks like the Fed thing got done. Let's refresh that again. Is that the same page we already? Yeah. Stocks surge after Fed raises rates by 0.5 point for the first time in 2 decades. I forgot to mention that. This is the biggest rate hike they've done in 2 decades. COVID era of free money is over, that's for sure. It's been more than the COVID era. It's been, 14 years of free money, basically. 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 5.1% in the last week, and now, which was up 3% in November, and now it's going to be even more than that. So I think housing prices are going to come down, in my opinion. I really do. It's not going to happen quickly, but it's going to happen, and that's something that I'm just really tracking. What else we got here? They rallied sharply because now we have some certainty, right? And didn't he talk about, here we go. 75 basis point increase is not something the committee is actively considering, which literally means nothing. It means it's on the table. He's not saying, oh, it's off the table. He's saying it's something we're not actively considering, which doesn't mean anything. There is a broad sense on the committee that an additional 50 basis point increase, which is 0.5%, should be on the table for the next couple meetings. Hear me on this. The Fed just raised the interest rate 0.5 point for the first time in 2 decades. And they're about to do at least 2 more 0.5% interest rate hikes. So they're saying in the next couple meetings, interest rates are probably going to go up another whole 1%. Because what they're going to do, they're going to see how the markets respond. Because what they really want to happen, they want to see, do you guys know? Do you know why the interest rates are going up? Do you know why the Fed is selling bonds? It's because they want the economy and the markets to go down. Because as those go down, the value of cash goes up. And in addition to that, what I should have probably said first is it makes borrowing money more expensive. Therefore, it makes money more valuable because it's more expensive to get. And so it slows the amount of new cash coming out into the economy, into the world, and by selling bonds, the Fed sells bonds and gets cash back. So they're slowing the amount of money going out and they're sucking money in. It's just, in other words, bringing down the amount of money out in supply. That lowers inflation, actually trying to turn it deflationary, if possible. And for that to happen, that means the value of assets has to go down, because the lower inflation, the more money the Fed has, the less money that's out in the world, the less money there is to go around, and therefore things have to cost less because people will also pay less. So the cost of things should be coming down and the value of cash should go up. So to me, I have a good sized cash position right now and I'm just getting interest on it. Again, at least go to Voyager and get 9% on your cash if you're in the States. And I think all of you should get involved in DeFi, because right now you can get 18 to 35% on your stable coins, on your cash. Go do it. Because I think prices are going to go down more of everything. The Fed's not going to stop doing this until they get the outcome they want, which is the cost of things going down to an acceptable level and the value of things going down to an acceptable level. Are you with me? Are you with me on this? Does that make sense? Need to make money in crypto fast to pay for a car? Not a great time to make money in crypto. It's really not. It's a great time to accumulate crypto. Not financial advice, in my opinion. But you can still make a lot of money in crypto with DeFi, particularly stable coins. Stable coins are always worth $1. You're telling me, I'm telling you, you can get 18 to 30-ish% on your stable coins? On your cash? If you haven't got my DeFi guide yet, you just hate money, in my opinion. And the other thing, one great way to, let's move that over. It's accumulation time of crypto. But you don't necessarily need to spend your money to get crap loads of crypto. Let me show you. So I'm in a trade right here, right? I got in at $27.95. I didn't spend a penny. I just used the Ethereum I already have. I got in at $27.95. It's up to $29.44. And I've made 50% on my money. Do you see that? 50%. The prices went up like, I don't know, $150, and I'm up 50%. If I had taken a short and the price went down that much, I'd still be up 50%, and my profit is paid to me in Ethereum, right? So that's my profit right there. There's a very small position I'm in. And I get all this crypto for free. Click the link in my bio. Take my free masterclass. I show you how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free. This is the most powerful thing in the world to get crypto, because you get it for free. It's what whales and smart money do, and you can learn how to do it too. Take my class. What leverage? I did 10x leverage, 10x. So looks like the price went up 5%. So 10x of that is 50. That's why I'm up 50%. And my profits are paid to me in Ethereum, and it didn't cost me a penny to get in the trade. I just put my Ethereum I already have in the trade, and now I have more Ethereum. And the same thing would have happened if the price went down, right? If it went down on a short, I would be getting free Ethereum and Bitcoin as the price goes down. And so I just keep doing this and getting free Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I'm not special. I've only been doing this about a year. And I went through a bunch of crap. But then I finally figured out a strategy that really works for me. So I teach you my whole strategy in the masterclass. Go learn it. It's free while it's free, because I'm going to be charging for that sucker soon. It took me months to make that thing, and took me technically years of accumulating knowledge to even be able to make the class. So yours for free, take it. Thanks for sharing the video, Ebbit. Just joined. Can you please explain the DFI, and how to invest? Jacob, what I would say, that's a big question. But what I would say is, if you click the link in my bio, it'll take you to my resources page. I have my whole DeFi guide right here, and I do complete video and written walkthroughs of my favorite 5 DeFi protocols. And it's not just 5 that, I randomly pick 5. No, I've used hundreds of DeFi protocols. This is where all my money is in these 5 protocols because I'm very familiar with them. I know the teams. I know their security measures, everything. $20. Supports the channel. I'm going to raise the price on it soon. Supports me, supports my efforts, supports what I'm doing with you guys. And on a couple of these protocols, I'm earning 30% on my stable coins, on my cash, basically. Complete video guide showing you how to get it all set up, even if you're a total newbie. You're welcome, Deji. You're halfway through the masterclass? Damn, it's about a 2.5-hour class, man. How are you? You've been watching that this whole time? Wow. How is that? How is that? Good question. Oh, Mighty Monkey, thanks to TikTok, man. Thanks for the note. Welcome, Jacob. Have you dug wall drug? Has anybody ever dug wall drug? That's what it says on my hat. Wall drug, South Dakota. I grew up in South Dakota. Literally the middle of nowhere, literally. Because South Dakota is there's actually a marker in the state that is the dead center of North America. Literally in the middle, and there's nothing around. I grew up literally in the middle of nowhere. Is the video on YouTube? No. You have to go to the link to my resources page. So click the link in the TikTok bio, and that will take you to my resources page. The first button is the free masterclass. You have to go through that to get to the class. Jacob, thanks for the follow. Believe it or not, it's hard for me to find 2.5 hours to sit through the whole thing. Let me tell you, man. Do you see what I'm saying it helps you do? It should get a bigger priority. And that's why I'm thinking about charging for it. Because people give me that kind of comment, and I'm like, I spent years accumulating the knowledge. I spent months building the class, and I offer it for free. But if I charged for it, I guarantee people would find the time to watch it if they paid for it. So I'm going to charge for it soon. 2.5 hours, you got to make 2.5 hours to learn how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free. Let me show you something. Lifetime chart of Bitcoin. 13 years just up. Imagine if you had learned the information I'm sharing with you back here or back here. Well, now you're here. Guess where we're going to be over here? You want to get as much of this as you can. So if you can't find 2.5 Deggy, I'm just saying this out of love. I really am. If you can't make 2.5 hours to watch something like that shows you how to do something so powerful, then you're not really grasping what it's teaching, what it's really offering. Again, I say this with love. I really do. And it's not, and don't do it for me. Do it for you. Think about, and that's why when I start the class, I go through why we're doing this, because we got to have the why. And when I show you that lifetime chart, anybody, it's like, holy crap. Well, it's got to be at the top, right? No, we're still so early. 13 years. We're finally reaching some level of it. We've been having adoption. We're starting to, countries are adopting it as legal tender. We're still early enough. But to me, I don't think we have much more time because of the adoption rates and where we are. I think the life-changing money, this is it. I think this is it, right? Look at, if you bought back here, boom. If you bought back here, boom. See this in between the blue lines? We're in that time zone. And I think this is it. I think you can make lots of money after this, but I think that truly life-changing, I think if you do the right things between here and here, your life will be forever changed financially, in my opinion. And getting free Bitcoin and Ethereum, because imagine, man, you could, in that time frame, you could accumulate multiple entire Bitcoin, dozens of Ethereum in that time frame for free. Would that change your life? Would that affect your life? That would affect anybody's life, basically. That's what I'm offering over there. Free. Everybody, go watch it, because I am going to charge for it soon. It's anyways. Well, I appreciate you saying those kind words, Deggy. And share it with people, too. Share it. Because, it's hard, and I'm no different. I'm human too, right? I think it's hard to get people to do things that help themselves. I've said no to plenty of things that would help me because it's not a logical thing, but I do it. So I'm not like judging. Like we all do it because no one ever gets in our own way more than ourselves, myself very much included. So share it with somebody that is open to it. Don't try to force it on anybody. But you guys are in here on my crypto live stream. I don't think I need to force you to give a shit about crypto. I think you already do. And since you're here 6 months into a bear market, you actually get crypto and believe in it more than most people that have ever even bought crypto. Because you're here at the best possible time and you're still here. That you're still here means that, wag me. I don't believe in wag me. We all gonna make it. I don't believe in that. But I believe it's very easy to make it. You just gotta stay around. Especially when it gets bearish, especially when it gets boring, especially when it's going down, because that's when the real innovation happens. That's when you can actually really learn things, and that's when you can really accumulate things at rock bottom prices that shoot up big time, and then you earn your money, you get your money in the bear market, and you cash out in the bull market. Hear me on that. You get your money, you get your assets in the bear market, and you get rich in the bull. You don't buy in the bull and get rich. It's much harder to, anyways. In the bear market, you can't miss, in my opinion. As long as you don't chase true shit coins, right? You focus on Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, stuff like that. That's going to be worth a lot more. Give it 2-3 years. Not financial advice. Thank you for the follow, Big Daddy. And call me Paige. Call me Pape. Any other cool things you guys want to talk about? I've been on here for about an hour and a half. I do these live streams basically every Monday through Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. Next week's going to be tough. I've been talking with Crypto Banter, if you guys are familiar. I think the crypto man himself, Ran, is going to come on here. I'm just trying to work out a time. Obviously, we're in different time zones. He's in South Africa. I'm in Seattle, literally. There are not two time zones could not be further apart. It's hilarious. Literally, they could not. They're as far apart as you can possibly be. But I'm trying to figure out a time to get Crypto Man Ran on here, so we'll be having him on as a guest. From what I'm understanding, it's very late for him, and it'll be very early for me, so we got to figure something out. When will that be? That might not be for a couple weeks, but that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Thank you, Andrew, for the follow. Thoughts on HBAR? I think HBAR's got a pretty good future because the hash graph technology compared to blockchain, hash graph technology could have quite a future. It really could. I think HBAR will be around for a while. I've been diving in more and more on that. That's what I think. What benefits would I get from the free course? Well, you learn how to get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free, and the course is free. So there's nothing to lose. I'm going to be charging for it soon. Took me months to make it. Years to acquire the knowledge to even be able to make it. Go watch it. Or not. Your call. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat. I think I drink too much coffee. We're at 4,300 likes. Could you guys do me a favor and send us to 50 or 50 to 5,000 likes? That'd be pretty sweet. I bet 50 some people. I bet you guys could do it in like a minute. I bet you guys could do it in like a minute. Cold-blooded. I like your name, by the way. Cold-blooded. Yeah, get into it. It's 2.5 hours. Oh my God, that's a lot of time. Think about how much time it took me to make it. You kidding me? And I'm giving it out for free. Watch it. Please do TRX 1 hour time frame. Is TRX Tron? Tron had a pump. If it's Tron, Tron is Tron. What's TRX? What do I think of Tether being backed by Bitcoin? I think backing anything with Bitcoin is a good idea. That's what I think. But I still think USDC is going to be the ultimate stablecoin winner. Do you think Bitcoin has bottomed? I don't. I think Bitcoin is going to get into the mid to low 20s within the next 6+ months. And then, sure, I'll look up TRX. So I don't know what the hell TRX is. Oh, dang, we're almost to 5,000. I see 4,900. TRX and Tether. So it just had a big pump, went above its 200-day simple moving average straight up. I'd sell it. I would absolutely sell the hell out of this. I would absolutely take my profits and get the hell out. That's what I would do. I don't even know. But you don't know what TRX is? I don't care. We're in a bear market, and whatever just happened here, some kind of hype pumped this thing up, and it never lasts, and it went above, it busted through its 200-day moving average. That's a good sign to get out to me. I would 1,000 bajillion% not be buying it. Just my opinion, not financial advice. You asked for it, you got it. We hit 5,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Seems like a bull trap. It seems like a trap. And Tron? Fuck Tron. Straight up. Tron is total trash, garbage. Justin Sun is a massive scam artist. I want nothing to do with Tron. Nothing. That's me. Jacob, thanks for sharing the video. Minions, thanks for the follow. Corn and a Cob. I like the name. Thanks for the follow. Dooner, thanks for the follow. I've been on here an hour and 40 minutes. Be sure to click the link in my TikTok bio. How you do that, click my little daily crypto bull, wherever that is up here for you. Then a thing will pop up. Click my logo. It will take you to this page. Click the link. Resources page. Take the masterclass. Check out my other stuff. DeFi guide. Start getting 30% on your crypto, on your stable coins rather, on your cash. $20. Sports channel. Almost all this shit is free. Couple things I charge for. Lever Atlas, there's even a free trial of this. And you get my entire trading course for free. Masterclass is 2.5 hours. There's, I don't know, maybe a couple dozen hours of content in the course that I used to charge $1,000 for. You get it for free, yours to keep, just by taking up the free trial of Lever Atlas. DeFi guide. Start earning sick interest on your crypto with actual, real, legit, very good DeFi protocols that I've went through all the pain to find myself. And that's where most of my DeFi money is, by the way. If you're in the States, definitely get a Voyager account. I mean, Jesus. Get at least 9% on your cash. Get interest on your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, etc. Use that code, get some free Bitcoin. Trade here. Get a ledger. Oh my God, if you don't have a ledger. Hey, I got some shirts too. Click this button. Take you to this page. I got 10 shirts. I think they're good. They come in multiple colors. And they come in ladies' cuts also. All that stuff supports the channel. I really appreciate that. Join the text group while it's still free. I send out my most urgent alerts here. Join the Discord, growing community of fantastic people. I'm in there a lot. Check out my YouTube and get this free, get some, you should be getting Bitcoin rewards on your purchases. This is my favorite card. This is the one I use. Literally, here it is right here. Right there. I use this to buy everything, and I'm pissed when I have to buy something not using this, which is very rare. That's the only time that happens is when I somehow forget that this card at home or something. I earn usually about 2.5% interest back on every purchase. And you can buy gift cards through its app also. Like I buy Amazon gift cards, I get about 7% back. 7%. So I go buy a $100 Amazon gift card and I get $7 back in Bitcoin, and then I get to go buy my stuff on Amazon. If that, and there's no application. I sound like I'm sponsored, but I'm not sponsored by them. If they wanted to sponsor me, I would absolutely accept their sponsorship because I would be doing exactly what I'm already doing. But they would be paying me too. That'd be great. Yeah. If you want to use that one, get something. Start earning this. Because everything I try to teach you guys is about accumulation of Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is my ethos. That is my message. That is my everything I do is to do those two things, to accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's not like I came up with the original idea. I've been in crypto since 2017, and I got wrecked. And then that made me look around and go, well, who's doing the best? And I found Smart Money and Whales are doing the best. And I thought, well, what are they doing? Because, everything's public. You can go look on the open ledger. And I realized what they were doing is not what 99.9% of people are doing. Their entire goal is just accumulation. But how they mostly accumulate is what I teach in the masterclass. That is free. And you get free Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's what they do. Most of the Bitcoin and Ethereum they have, they get it for free. And they're the biggest, best, most successful. Maybe learn something from them. So that's what I put into that masterclass, teaching you how to do what they do. But everything I talk about is basically about accumulating Ethereum and Bitcoin in every way you can possibly go to build that. And having a card like this, to get money back for paying your phone bill, your gas, your groceries, your rent, your mortgage, etc., and get some Bitcoin that has only gone up for 13 years and is going to continue to do that. Like, why? Yeah, I got to calm down. I get kind of too passionate about this sometimes. Thanks for all the follows that came in. JMist, user159, bunch of numbers. Been on here an hour 45. Check out my resources page. Definitely check out my YouTube. If you're interested in stepping, I did put out a complete beginner stepping guide. I'm earning over $100 a day on stepping. It cost me about $3,200 to get started because I got 3 shoes. But that pays for itself back pretty quickly. At least in its current state, as long as everything stays okay for the next 30 some days. But I hope it lasts a lot longer than that. And after using it, I really like it. Not just because I'm making money, because it's changing my habits. Because it's getting me out more. And I just see the use. I see the use and utility. And they're expanding. They're growing. They're building. I'm very bullish on stepping. Can you use the card in the UK? I don't know. I would say click the link and see if they let you get one in the UK. I would hope so. It's for sure available in the States. That's a good question. I'm not sure what all countries it's allowed in. But an hour 45, I should probably hop off. I will be live again tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, definitely hop on over to the Discord, watch the masterclass, take advantage of some of the stuff on my resources page. Cough up $20 and get the DeFi guide. And if you don't like it, I'll give you a refund. Just email me, okay? And you can still keep it anyways. Because I'm here to give a hell of a lot. I'm here to give you more so that you get more than you ever give me. You know what I mean? So I hope you sense that. You're welcome. Thank you, Craig. But what card? It's the Fold card. Just click the link in my TikTok bio. Click my name, wherever it is, up here for you. Then a thing will pop up. Click my logo, and that'll take you to my bio. Click the link, and that will take you to my resources page. Scroll down a bit. You'll see the Fold card. And check out the other stuff too. That resources page, if it made the resources page, it's definitely worth checking out. Sure, some things are like shirts, but that supports the channel and they're cool shirts. The DeFi guide is only $20. I'm going to raise the price on that. The masterclass is free. Hell, you can get a free trial of the Lever Atlas, which makes me so much money. All kinds of stuff. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being on here with me. I'm going to pop off. See you tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. Concerned Worlds, it's not opening once I push the class. Opened up for me. Maybe try open it using a private browser, but when I click the button, it works. So I don't know. I'm sure in this tech-savvy world we live in, I bet you can figure it out. Other than that, I'm off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.